Hey everybody, Stuckey here, joined by my Big Bets on Campus podcast co-host Colin Wilson. As we do every week, we are going to build a pair of parlays on FanDuel for the Week 10 college football Saturday primetime slate. We'll start with the same game parlay.
We're going to start this game off with Georgia winning this -8, -8.5 to get our first leg of our parlay going. There are just too many intangibles, especially on the defensive side, with three corners that are able to run one-on-one coverage. We're going to expect some resistance in all this Tennessee scoring here, with Georgia being the best defense they've faced all year. So Georgia -8.5 to kick off the parlay. Now, of course, if Georgia is going to win the game, Brock Bowers is going to be a big part of that. So we're going to go with Brock Bowers over 58.5 receiving yards. The tight end lines up everywhere from on the line, out wide, in the slot. They're going to have a lot of motion and try to mix him in. But Brock Bowers is going to be the number one target of Stetson Bennett. And as for Tennessee, who's going to keep Jalen Hyatt out of the end zone? Now, he is probably going to be covered by Bullard, Javon Bullard from Georgia, who's one of the best slot corners in the nation. But at the same time, stopping Jalen Hyatt from getting TDs has just been impossible for a lot of defenses this year. His number's at -145 for a TD anytime, and that's what we want to go for. So single game parlay for Tennessee, Georgia. We're going to go Georgia -8.5, Brock Bowers over his receiving yards, and Jalen Hyatt to score a touchdown at any time. Good luck.
All right, let's transition into our primetime parlay. 3-team primetime parlay that we'll build on FanDuel. I'll kick things off with the first two legs. Let's go Auburn plus 12.5. This is your latest team that fired their coach midseason. Interim coach Cadillac Williams in there. These teams, everyone except Nebraska, has been super successful the week after. I think it provides a locker room boost. Maybe shows some new wrinkles that aren't on film, and usually signals the bottom of the market for a team. Also, this is just a great matchup for Auburn. They can run the ball, can't throw it. Well, Mississippi State can't defend the run. I think they'll have success moving the ball. On the other side, Auburn's run defense has been really bad. Their pass defense has been good. Well, Mississippi State never runs the ball. On top of all of that, Mississippi State's offense off of a bye the past couple of years has been horrific. And that's happened in the past a lot with Mike Leach offenses that really lose their timing and rhythm in the air raid. So let's go with Auburn, a line that I think has value. And then also Texas on the road in a good spot here off of a bye against a Kansas State team that's coming off an historic blowout win over Oklahoma State. But I think that had more to do with Oklahoma State than it did Kansas State. And I just think this is a great matchup for a Texas team that easily could be undefeated if they had a couple bounces go their way. They can run the ball, and that's the weakness of Kansas State's defense. And they can defend the run very well. And that's the foundation of Kansas State's offense. Hook 'em. Give me Texas. Where are you going?
Yeah, let's finish this off with NC State. This is a newly branded offense for NC State. Freshman quarterback MJ Morris, highly recruited, comes in. He makes this go from a one-dimensional run offense to finally a passing game. They had 3 TDs against Virginia Tech last week. And yeah, there were 2 turnover-worthy plays, and there were 4 drops by the targets. We just should expect that with Morris being a freshman, but more reps is going to alleviate some of that. And the Wake defense has been very improved under Brad Lambert coming in. After being DC for Purdue last year, now he's there with Wake. But they've been excellent in havoc and from a pass rush perspective. But they haven't really been real good at defending things downfield. NC State's offensive line is 30th in protection, so that's really going to help this freshman quarterback get balls downfield, not see a lot of pressure. And generally, NC State has struggled on defense against the Sam Hartman mesh RPO that Wake Forest likes to run. But this defense this year is second in stuff rate, which means they meet everybody in the gaps in the trench, and they play in the opponent's backfield all the time. So I see this mesh RPO that Wake wants to run with Sam Hartman getting blown up a little bit by this NC State defensive line. So let's go with the Wolfpack outright.
Yeah, I think that there's some value in this number. Big upgrade at quarterback, basically from a triple option transfer quarterback to a 4-star kid. And you saw that last week against Virginia Tech. The offense basically went from lifeless to wide awake in that comeback victory. So I do think that there's some value with the pack. So there you have it. You're going to go NC State. You go money line?
Let's take some points for the parlay.
Okay. NC State plus the points. We're going to go Auburn plus the points, and then Texas playing a short price on the road. That'll do it for us. Good luck on all of your wagers this weekend. We'll see you same time next week. Make sure you subscribe to the Action Network YouTube channel. And again, you can find our parlays on the FanDuel app on the college football section under action. Good luck. Cheers.